Bhagavan Bhagahanandi Vanamalekhanayutah Adityo Jyotiraditya Sahishnurgadi Sattamah. Now, Vishnu is the Bhagavan. Vishnu is the personification of Bhagavan and we call him as Bhagavan. Many of us interchange certain words. There are a lot of implications in using a word. We call the individual God, one term we use for God in our Sanatana Dharma is Ishvara. Another name we call him is a Swami, and another name is that which we call as Bhagavan. There is a lot of difference in between these attributes in describing this. Number one, Ishvara is the term that is applied to any personal God one worships, that is, whatever is being worshipped. That is, Ishvara means one with a specific attribute attributed by an individual as per his wishes. For example, Parameshwara, then Vishnu is Yogeshwara, that is indicating that the one who is worshipping in that form is the Lord, the one who lords it over. That is the meaning. The second one, we call it as Swami. In Sanskrit, Swami means one who is your leader, one who leads you, Swami. That is the name. The third name is the most beautiful name, and most of the time we don't use it. We think that is something very, very archaic. Actually, it is a correct name that is being used, Bhagavan. Bhagavan Bhagahanandi Vanamali Halayata. What is the meaning of the name Bhagavan? The Bhagavan is a name which cannot be attributed to any other devatas excepting the Trimurtis and Devi. Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, Maheshwara, Shiva, Vishnu, and Devi, of course Vishnu. These are the only three people you can attribute. We just can't call anybody as Bhagavan. For example, Shaniswara, you don't call him as a Bhagavan. You don't call other planets. Because the reasons are, there are two definitions given in Vishnu Purana as to what is the qualification of one entity to be called or one attribute to be called or defined as Bhagavan. Now Vishnu Purana says, number one aspect, that is one angle is Aishwaryasya, Samakrasya, Dharmasya, Yachaha, Sriyah, Vairagyasya, Mokshasya, Kshanna, Bhaka Idirina. That is, the one who possesses and dispenses Aishwarya, that is wealth. Wealth means here it indicates Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, and Dharma, who leads you in the correct path. Kirti, that is the Kirti is your Shreyas, and Shilva. Here the Shilva means that which belongs to your Artha and Vairagya and Moksha. These are to be resting in him. These qualities should be possessed in him and he should lead you in that way. This is Aishwaryasya, Samakrasya, Dharmasya, Yachasaha, Shriyah, Vairagyasya, Chamokshasya, Shannam, Bhaga Idirina. These six qualities. The other six qualities are, this is now the first one, the Aishwarya, Dharma, Kirti, wealth, Vairagya and Moksha. Most of them are attributable, especially the Moksha is attributable to the Parabrahma and the other attributes are basically to Saguna. Now just look at the other definition, other description Vishnu Purana gives for the one who is to be called as Bhagavan. It directly applies the abstract principle or the Para Brahma Swarupa. It goes the etymology of the cosmos, the etymology or the evolution of the cosmos. Anything that exists in the world, what should it be? It should have, number one, it should first manifest itself, Udbhava, then again it has to grow, then it has to start going down. That is, Krishna, it has to got Shina, that it has to start destroying itself, then destruction. These are the four stages. That is one that is produced, that is manifested, and that it grows, and then it actually starts decreasing in its power, then it is destroyed. Then we have two other qualities, because all these things that have these four aspects, that one that which is born, that which grows, and which is a decay, and which is destroyed, all these four, whatever that has these four things, they have two common qualities. What are these two common qualities? One is jnana and another is ajnana. Therefore, the one who is called Bhagavan is one who is endowed with the qualities of Udbhava, manifestation, growth, decay, destruction, knowledge, and ignorance at his manifestation at the Jivatman level. Yet he remains unaffected. This is the definition of Bhagavan. Bhagavan, Bhagahanandi, Vanamali, Halayutah. Bhagagni. Bhaga means one who consumes as if with the help of fire. That is, at the time of Samhara, everything is consumed. Bhagavan Vishnu as if by consumed fire, because there are essentially two types of pralayas. One is Jalandhara pralaya, another is Agni pralaya. Now this refers to Jalandhara, the Agni pralaya, where Vishnu consumed. Probably if you refer some of the names given to people, Bhagasura. Bhagasura is normally given to one who has hunger, who eats more. The Agni, that is your hunger, actually hunger is a fire. Desire is also a fire. So it consumes whatever is given. Therefore, the term, whenever you use the name Bhaga, it consumes as if by a fire. Now, the other meaning which we can take, as in the case of Shankaracharya, Bhagagne, Vishnu is one who, even though he leads you by his Maya towards Ajnana, he also is the one who gives you the intellectual discriminating power to sift the grain from the chaff, and as a step towards you realizing the Parabrahma, he destroys your ignorance in one shot, as fire burns away everything, or as Vishnu destroys everything at the time of Pralaya in the form of a fire. Then Anandini. Anandine Namaha. Bhagavan Bhagaha Nandi Vanamali Halayuta Bhagaha Bhagagne Anandi. One who is eternally established in bliss, because the Parabrahman is Satchitananda. Banamali is one, Vishnu is one who wears the Vaijayanti Mala in his neck, which is a representation, which is an allegory to the Pancha Tanmatras. I have explained earlier in these classes that Pancha Tanmatras, we have earth, water, fire, air, ether. If you look at closely, each of these Panchabhutas, even though they appear to be different in qualities. For example, the fire has a totally an opposite quality of water. Similarly, with each Panchabhuta, each Bhuta is different from that. Yet, they have sprung from the same principle, Mahat. But the one quality which is called Tanmatra is that one which distinguishes one Panchabhuta from the other. For example, to give an example from our practical experience is that water contains hydrogen and oxygen, correct? And also air. But the same thing is also present in fire, but in different combination. But there is only one small element which is distinguishes, that is invisible, that is called Tanmatra, and this is applies to all the Panchabhutas. That is called Tanmatra. And secondly, since our body is also made up of this earth, water, fire, air, and ether, then we are trying to apprehend something, when we are trying to understand something. The Tanmatra principle in me in the form of water will recognize the tanmatra of water which is present in the universe. Therefore, Pancha Tanmatra is represented by the Vanamali Vishnu is wearing, because Pancha Tanmatras are important, because only then you will have the identification of the Saguna Swarupa with Parabrahma Swarupa by meditation. That is one of the most famous Vishnu Sahasranama Sloka is that Vanamali Kadi Shangi Shangi Chakri Chanantaki Sriman Narayano Vishnu Vasudevo Abhirakshato. This sloka is normally chanted thrice. The reason being it contains the Vasudeva Akshara and also it contains the Vashatkara, and it also contains the Pancha Tanmatra Suru of Sri Bhagavan Mahavishnu as Vanamali. Therefore, that is being chanted thrice. Vanamali Halayutaha. Hala, the one who has the he plow, that is Balarama, who is the one who uses the plow. He is represented as Parashurama here. Adityaya Namaha. Aditya is the name given to Bhagavan Vishnu, and also it is also given to Surya Deva on two reasons. Number one, Aditya Vishnu is given the name Aditya because he is the Aditya Swarupa, because Surya Narayana Swami is an expression of Nirguna Brahman in the form of Saguna Brahman as Surya. The second meaning is that just as Aditya is the son of Atiti and Kashyapa, Vishnu is also the son of Kashyapa and Atiti in the form of Vishnu. Of the 12 Vishnus, Adityanam Aham Vishnu. Therefore, Aditya here means Vishnu is described as the son, and also is described as the son of Atiti and Kashyapa. Adityo Jyotir Adityaya. That is the one who shines forth in Surya Mandala. That is, Surya Mandala is where Vishnu resides. Surya Mandala is the place where Vishnu's resplendent Jyoti is present. Because Surya itself is only a vehicle of Bhagavan Vishnu. Vishnu resides, and also the meaning here is Vishnu shines forth in the Surya Mandala of Surya. That is, he shines in the Surya Mandala. The other meaning you have to understand is that Surya, number one point is that Surya stage is one of the mental stages, where the stages of mind where one elevates himself when he starts going in the path of meditation. Chandra, the stage of Chandra is that stage where your mind is, which is always, when the mind is ruled by Chandra, it is always under Sanchala, it is under disturbance. That is, it always gets disturbed. That Chandra Mandala is to be overcome only by the Surya, that is knowledge, that is by discrimination. Mind is represented by Chandra, and Buddhi is represented by Surya. Therefore, you will find in Yoga Shastra also, you will find there is a Chandra Nadi and Surya Nadi. The Chandra Nadi is being taken to your left side, and Surya Nadi is being referred to on the right side. When the Surya Nadi and Chandra Nadi run equally, only then you will be able to attain the Siddhas. So, Vishnu is one who is represented as one who shines forth in the Surya Mandala. And also, what is the quality of Surya Vishnu is representing? Vishnu is representing which belongs to Surya. Surya has many qualities, essentially two qualities. Surya gives you two attributes. One is warmth and another is light. Even in the question of providing warmth, when there are different rays of the sun, Marichi is there, Savitri is there, Bhanu is there, then you have Aruna. All these have different connotation in the context in which we are taking in either Vishnu Sahasranama or in Sri Lalita Sahasranama. Whenever we talk of Vishnu, Surya, when compared to either Devi or Arunam, Tarunam, Tarangidachim, that is Lalita Sahasranama. Here Arunaya Namaha. When we say that,
that is the stage. Aruna means the earliest sun's rays in the morning, which is a dark red in color, and that comes. When that comes, that throws the rays throughout the world. It doesn't come bit by bit. It just hits everywhere. That is, darkness dispel. Similarly, when the knowledge dawns, it destroys ignorance immediately. So that knowledge is in deep red in color. But normally, in Indian philosophical system, red color is associated with the Rajasic guna, whereas in Sri Lalita, Sri Vidya Tantra, it is Suddha Vidya. That is the expression of Sri Vidya itself. So Vishnu is also worshipped in the Tantra Swarupa as Sri Vidya. That is one of the reasons why Vishnu is identified with Sri Lalita Devi, because the puja which we do, the flower which we use for Lalita Devi, 3 flowers are most important. One is Bilva, Shakra, that is, one is Bilva Patra, another is Tulasi, and the third is lotus. Apart from the 3 are the other flowers which are given a least important. This is additional information I just wanted to give you. And the other color which we have, Surya has another quality. Another second quality is that the Surya takes the rasas from the things in the world. It dehydrates. It takes the essence. That is, when you want to gain knowledge, you have to take the essence out of this avidya so that the knowledge should shine forth. In that aspect, when Surya is given, when Surya is compared, then his name will be is Ravi, then he will be said as Aditya. So here the meaning is given as the one who destroys the ignorance and gives you knowledge. Then one more aspect of Surya is also there. Now they will find it in Sandhya Vandana. Deya Sata Savitri Mandalavan Madhyavarti Sriman Narayana Sarasijasana Sannivishtaha. Here Savitri Mandala. Savitri is one of the kiranas of Surya which nurtures living being and plant. Therefore, this sloka completely talks about the qualities of Paramatman as a Saguna in the form of Bhagavan, and also in destruction of ignorance, and also it also explains the principle behind the Pancha Tanmatras, then the knowledge itself. Then it's going to give you some additional information as being a Saguna Aradhana. Sahishnu, Vishnu is one who tolerates the insult, who always waits for you to wear yourself out, like he did in Shishupada's case. He is a man who is of extreme patience. Gati Sattama. Vishnu is the one who is the ultimate. Gati Sattama. He is the Sadgati, he is the ultimate refuge, and he is the only one refuge. Bhagavan Bhagaha Nandi Vanamali Halayudah Adityo Jyotiraditya Sahitnur Gati Sattama. Sudanva Kanda Parasudharuno Dirvana Divas Pruk Sarva Drikvyasho Vachaspati Rayonijah. That is Sudanva is one. Dhanva means one. Dhanva is basic bow. Vishnu is one who possesses one of the most auspicious and powerful bow, that is Sharanga. Shashanga Chakram Sagreda Kundalam Sharanga Sanva Gadadara Idyastram. That is Sharanga. Vishnu is one who has the Sharanga. Then Ganda Parasave. Ganda Parasu. That is Sudanva Kanda Parasu Dana. Ganda Parasave, one who has the plow which destroys the Parasu which destroys bad people. Just as Parashurama destroyed the bad Kshatriya. Kanda Parashavana. Dharunaya Namah. Dharuna means one who destroy the attitude. Now we are talking about the qualities. The qualities that make up the bad people, he destroyed. So that means, Dharuna means, another meaning is that Vishnu is one who destroys bad tendencies in yourself. Dravina Pradhaya Namah. Dravina Pradha, one who gives you whatever the devotees pray him for. That is Dravinam, that is Shankaracharya. That is how he explains thus. Dravinam Vanchitam Viddam Bhaktyebyah Pratadadi Dravina Pradaha. That is, he gives them whatever he wants in terms of wealth, whatever he wants them in terms of knowledge, whatever he wants, whatever people want them for Ika and Para. That is why he is called Dravina Pradaya. Then Divas Prase. Divas Prase is that Vishnu is someone who always indicates, not definitely showing immediately to others his Vishwarupa or his hidden qualities. This is the philosophical meaning. Vishnu shows his Vishwarupa Darshana in two places. In Mahabharata, one time is to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, and another time at when he goes and then negotiates in Rajya Sabha, in the Rajya Sabha for ending the war. He always says that sometimes you just show it and then forget. He will just make you forget it. The other meaning is that the literal meaning, the stula meaning, that is a very, very, broad meaning, is that Vishnu is one who touches the sky because he is so huge. That is Bhur, Bhuva, Suva. So, therefore, Vishnu is here called Diva Spruse. Diva Spruse. Dharano, Dharana Prada. Diva Spruk. Sarva Drik Vyaso. Sarva Drik Vyaso. That means he is one who sees everywhere and who explains everything. That is, the meaning is that Vishnu being a Brahman and in Saguna Upasana he is being present everywhere, he knows everything, he sees everything. Therefore, he is called Sarva Drik, first portion, Vyasaya. Who is possessed of these qualities? Vyasa. Therefore, Vishnu is compared to Vyasa, who sees everything and also who needs everything. Why is the epithet being used specifically for Vyasa? Because after the involution or of the involution of the universe is remanifested. At the time of involution, Vishnu through Brahma actually draws back everything into himself as a spider would take away its web. When it draws inside, not only the jiva, not only the living beings, plants, chetana and achetana, and stula and sukshma, they are being drawn towards Bhagavan Vishnu. He also draws the knowledge. Because as I earlier said, one of the qualities of Bhagavan is for living beings is also Jnana and Ajnana. See, Jnana can never be present without Ajnana. Because without Ajnana, you can never understand Jnana. So all these things are taken back by Vishnu into himself. When it is being taken back, then again when the reprojection, when it is manifestation has to be done, these things have to be presented. Therefore, in every yuga, every kalpa, every manvantara, these are the time scales. Every yuga, every kalpa, then every manvantara, these things are manifested over again and again. At every point of time, the same thing. Whatever is to be seen, whatever is being seen is being presented to. And whatever is to be known, whatever is known already, whatever things are to be present, they are manifested and explained away by Vyasa in the form of Puranas and Vedas. Because as you know, Vyasa is the name, is only a name, it is a nominative plume, it explains the one who compares. Therefore, now the Vyasa who has done this for this yuga is called Krishna Dvaibhayana. He is black in color, he was born in an island, it is located near in an island near in the Yamuna river near Delhi. There is a temple for Vyasa. Vyachaspati, the Veda Vyasa, Vachaspati, Ayonija. Vachaspati, Vishnu is the one who is the Lord of your communication skill. Communication skill. That is, Vishnu is one who is the Lord of your knowledge. Vachaspataye, Ayonijaha. Parashurapata joins these two. Vachaspataye, one who is the master of Vidya and also who is one who is not born of a womb. Now, as usual, Sankaracharya splits up and he explains this way. Vachaspati. When we say Vachaspati Udharadi, Vachaspati is the name. I think the same Vishnu Sahasranama Slokas. Vachaspati is the name given to Vishnu because he controls the Savitri when it lies in the formation stage of concept towards the communication underneath the tongue. Therefore, Vishnu is called Vachaspati, and he is called Medinipadi. That is, he is the one meaning is Medavi Medinipadi. Medini is also one meaning is that Bhumi. The second is Meda, that is the clever, that is the ability to comprehend the abstract principle. That is called Meda Sukta. So the Meda is also considered to be a consort of Vishnu in Shastras. Therefore, Vishnu is one who is the Jnana Swarupa, and also he is one who is beyond birth in the sense that he is never born in the Garbha. Sudarvan Divaspruk Sarva Dipyajo Vasas Pratirayon Trisama Samagastama Nirbanam Peshajam Bishag Sanyasa Grishamashanto Nishta Shanti Parayanam. Now we have Trisama. Trisamne Namaha. See, as all of you know, there are 4 Vedas: Rik, Yaju, Sama, Atharva. There are 4 Vedas: Rik, Yaju, Sama, and Atharva. Now, Vishnu is being described as one who is worshipped by 3 Samas. Samas are essentially meters contain the Rigvedic hymns and mantras. They are set to tune. You will hear only the tune, the word will not be there. It's a very word sometimes will be there, but they have some esoteric meaning. This is that Vishnu is worshipped by 3 Samas. The 3 Samas are called Devavratas. They are called Brihat Sama, Ratandra Sama, and Vamadevyam. These are the 3 Samas. Now, many people, Samagana Priya is the name given to Bhagavan Shiva, and also Samagana Priya to Devi. It also equally applies to Bhagavan Vishnu. Samagaya Namaha. Vishnu is the personification of Sama. Then Samne. Vishnu is...
Excuse me, sir.
Now, there are 2 words. Samagaya. That is, Vishnu is one who resides the Samagana, and Samne, he is the Samaveda himself. Nirvanaya Namaha. Nirvanaya means the one who is totally divorced from the desires and the results thereof. Therefore, he is the one who is beyond the stage of desires and the result, that is, without attachment. He is beyond that, Nirvana. This is the stage which Buddhism calls as Nirvana. That is, when we we are talking about reality, when Adi Sankaracharya talks about reality, he does not say how many realities are there. The only thing he stresses is that he says it is Advaitam. As far as I am concerned, it is not two. Right? In Visishta Advaita, it's a qualified non-Dvaisam, Visishta Advaita, then Dvaita too. Then Buddhism, Adi Sankara, many of you may be surprised to know, one of the greatest accusations against Adi Sankaracharya is that he is called a pseudo-Buddhist, because the concepts are our Sankaracharya system, Advaita, 99.99% it's the same in what you find in Buddhism. The only difference is that when he says it is non-true reality, which is of the nature of Satchit Ananda, the Buddhists said it is Nirvanam, that is Nirvanam Peshajam Vishaga. That is what I wanted to explain. Nirvanam, that is devoid of anything. Now, the argument of Shankaracharya is that when you say it is nothing, nothing itself is a quality. The absence of any quality is also a quality, that is Satchidananda, is Advaita. In that is in Buddhism, it is nothing, it is Shunya. It is called Shunyavada in Sanskrit. When you in Buddhism, when you take in Shunya, in logically it becomes a question of proving things, because from Shunya it is very difficult to have the evolution theory. In Buddha will try to get away, I mean, I'm not in the derogatory sense, in the Tarka angle, he goes away. In cosmology, something else comes. Technically speaking, when you say something is nil, that is when the Parabrahma is Nirvana, it is nothing, out of nothing, nothing comes. It is called ex nihilo nihil fit. This is the Latin axiom, the same. But whereas in our Veda mantras, the basis we have is Om Purnamada Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyati. That is, this is full, that is full. Having taken full out of full, full remains full. Which means is that whatever that has been full has expressed itself. This may sound to be a nonsense, it is not. When somebody is talking some knowledge, see now Vasu is a doctor. See, when you are consulting with your patient, you are just using your skill, your knowledge, you are explaining to the patient who is coming to you. Then the patient listens it. Now, let us look at it from Om Purnamada Purnam. Now, as far as this patient is concerned, the patient doesn't know anything. He comes empty as far as your field of expertise is concerned. Therefore, for him, whatever you give him is full. Full. So, he has taken the full out of the fullness. That is, whatever you have learned is to full as your capacities. He has taken full out of full. Now you think, after diagnosing and discussing with a particular patient, does Vasu knowledge of medicine go down? No. This is what is said, Purnamata Purnat Purnamudachyate. Any quality, when that is being taken out of it, it remains the same. For example, the quality of being a color white. Supposing Ramana has seen a white color, yellow color, has the quality gone out? No. The qualities remain the same. Therefore, the entities, the qualities and attributes remain the same. Now, in this sense only, the word is given Nirbhanam, that is divested of all qualities. Nirbhanam, Peshajam, Bishag. Bishaje means one who is a doctor. That is the reason we use the term doctor. Vishnu, Dev Vaidyanato Harihi. He is called the one who is a doctor. For what? He is a doctor. Samsara Roga Nirmoksha Karinim Param Vidyam Upadi Sadidi Bishag. That is the one. This is again Adi Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya quotes the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is one who has taught the science or the medicine of curing the disease called samsara. Samsara roga nirmoksha karinim param vidyam upadi sadidi bishak. That is, Vishnu, as in Krishna, has expressed, has discussed, has divulged the method of treatment to cure the disease called samsara. That is Beshajam Pishag. Sannyasakrit, the one who has established the ashrama of sannyasa for realization. Sannyasakrit namaha. Samaya namaha. Samaya, one, two meanings are there. Sama is one who controls, who regulates everybody. Second is one who teaches you how to be patient and control your indriyas. Samashanto Nishta Shanti Parayanam. That is one Nishkalam, Nishkriyam, Shantam. That is the description of Paramatma. That is the one which is not attached to anything. That is not attached to especially the things of names and forms, desires. Parayanam. Parayanam means Parayanam is Nishta Shanti. Nishta is also the place where one rests. Shanti Nishta. That is the place where one rests. Nishta Shanti Parayanam. Parayanam is one a bridge which takes you. Now when we say Parayana, Para iti Ayanaha Parayanaha. That is the course of action which unites the individual to the universal. In other way, it is also explained as Parayana is once you go to that place, Parayanam, once you reach that state, you never come back. Then Shanti Namaha, that is always ever calm. And because when you are calm, whenever you are calm only when there is knowledge. One who has knowledge will always be calm. Nishta Shanti Parayanam. Next sloka, I think we'll finish one more sloka. Trisama Samagastama Nidvanam Peshajam Pishag Sanyasagrishamashanto Nishta Shanti Parayanam Shubhanga Shanti Zasrashta Kumudha Kuvaleshaya Gohito Gopathir Gopta Vrishabhasho Vrishapriya Shubhango is one who has beautiful limbs. This is a Sthula description, word-to-word description. In fact, since Vishnu, the philosophical implication is that since Vishnu is the personification of yoga in his capacity as Yajnya and Yogeshwara, he has all his angas in perfect order for realizing the Parabrahma, that is, the 8 steps, Ashtanga, described in Yoga Shastra by Patanjali: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahana, Dhyana, Dharana, Samadhi. Then he is the one who is a personification of all these 8 states and 8 part of a yoga, and he ensures that lead you to the realization of the Parabrahma. Shantitaha. Vishnu is one who always grants you peace of mind. As I've been repeatedly saying, apart from what is being said in the Parashruti, just as the Brahmins get Vidya and Kshatriya Vijaya and Shudra Sukha and Vaisya Dhana Samprati, the most important blessing and the most important immediate result you shall get out of chanting Sahasranama, Vishnu Sahasranama, is peace of mind. Shantitaha. He gives you the Shanti. Sreshtre. Vishnu is one who is the best among people. Then Kumudaya Namaha. The one who is happy by being the protector of the earth. That is Gau Bhumya Motadaha iti Kumudaha. This is one more meaning is that Ku. The Prakriti Mandala is referred to Ku. Kagara, there is a Kagara, that is one who should be relieved of this Bhumandala. That is this Mandala difficulties, it's a Kagara, that is Kasi Vidya is there in Sri Vidya. Here it is indirectly mentioned, Kau Bhumyam Motada Idi Kumudaha. One who loves the things that are in the Ku Mandala, Prakriti Mandala. Kuvaleshaya Namaha. Vishnu is one, as you know, the whole universe, the whole world, that is especially the earth, is surrounded by water. Our people have already said it is surrounded by water. And Vishnu is one who resides and who lies down in the water that surrounds the earth. Kuvaleshaya Namaha. Then Gohitaya Namaha. One who does the things that are good for Jivatma, or who in the form of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who protects the cows. Gopathi. He is the leader of the cows as Krishna, the one who directs the cows, or in the correct form, he is the one who Jivatma. Go is always refers to the individual Jivas. Vishnu is one who directs the individual Jivas. Gopta. Vishnu is one who hides everything in the universe through his Yoga Maya. Gopta, that is Dharmakup Dharmi Satasakcharanam, that is, he just hides everything in his Yoga Maya. Vrishabhaksha, that is one who can shower you blessings by, just as a tree gives all its yields to one who goes near it, Vishnu by his eyes will grant you all your wishes. Vrisha Priya, that is Vishnu. Vriksha always refers to Dharma because it protects people, whoever protects it. Therefore, Vishnu protects people just as Dharma protects people, and Vishnu is attached to Dharma, and indirectly those who are attached to Dharma deserve and they are blessed by Bhagavan Sri Vishnu.